Miss me. Right, package. Probably the last one, I don't know. I'm not quite sure if this is going to work, this package or not. Right. Came in a layer of bubble wrap and it's still sealed inside, so either the batteries killed it or the packaging's killed it, but we'll open it anyway. Right, get it off. 500. Still sealed. Still sealed. Where's your one? Place your bets. Come on. Ready? Yeah. Yeah. Oh. What do you know? It's going to be a nice short video. Yeah. I was pretty sure that wouldn't work. Let's have a look, see if I've still got my Amiga test kit disc. Oh, yeah, I have. Test kit. Didn't sell it, still got it. It's reading it. It's a bit noisy, but it's easy enough. Oh. I guess that's buggered it then. Yeah. Try that again from boot. Cold start. Yeah. Not reading it. No. Let's boot up one more time without the disc in. Let's make sure. I'll put you to one side of this kit. Yeah. So. Right. Time to break the sealing. Oh look! I've just spotted that keys. That's not even on properly. Yeah, somebody's put the key on sideways. Yeah. Let's see if we can get hold of it. Should be able to. There we go. Oh god. Yeah, that's minging under there. Yeah. That's full. This is going to be one of them absolute minging ones. Put the key on the right way around. Yeah, hopefully the keyboard still works because I'm not spending a fortune on this. Oh god. Oh, there we go. Yeah, jeez. Yeah. Lovely. That's gonna. I haven't got any compressed air either. No. Bollocks. Yeah. Let's get rid of this stupid thing. Yeah, it started, but only just. So that's not a problem. Let's get rid of this. Oh. Get rid of that. Put them over there. Right. out of there. Get rid of that. Yeah, board is absolutely caked. The best bit is, I can spin it around. The battery's not done a huge amount of damage. It's just literally started. You can see it's just starting its process. So we'll get rid of that. There we go. Yuck. Right, I'm going to take this outside and give it a quick clean with a large brush. Yeah. So if you wonder why I've bought a 500 again, oh, 500 plus, cleaning up here in the studio. Let's put you up. Yeah, I was cleaning up, sorting stuff out. If you have a look, well, you can't see. There's not much on that shelf. There you go. Not much there anymore. Yeah, I found a couple of DDA boards, which I completely forgot I had. If you don't know what DDA boards is, it's a board I designed and developed, which sits on the F0, the F0 on the CN11 socket floppy, and then you can plug in your GoTech into it and your floppy drive into it, and have them both internal. Now if you think, well, you can do that ribbon mod and that'll do it, yeah it does, but the activity light doesn't work. So yeah, and plus you're modding the cable. With this as a board, you just plug it in. But anyway, found one, well, found a couple, so I'm going to use one of them, and I've still got a GoTech. Oh, in the box. I thought I hadn't. Yeah, I've still got a GoTech in the box, so I'm going to stick that in there as well. And 1 meg of memory, which I've got. I thought this was a clock one, but there's no clock on it, so I might add a clock, I don't know. Yeah, so let me go out, take this outside and give it a good clean. And stick my dinner in, because I'm bloody hungry. Right, cleaned it, well, rough cleaned it, not fully. Just clean this area with a bit of IP. You all farts who have hung around the Amigas for so long, you'll know what I'm doing now. Any newbies, just a cup of white vinegar. That's all it is, just white vinegar. And where the battery's been, just going to give it a little brush down with a bit of white vinegar. And then corrosion, what's there, you'll see the corrosion, it'll look green. What it is, it's the fumes coming off the battery. The fumes coming off the battery and slowly chewing the board away. You need to get rid of that, because if you don't, it'll just carry on. Eventually it will chew you through your traces and everything. So a bit of white vinegar on there. And then just leave that to stand for 10 minutes. Like that. And it makes your room smell of a chip shop. So I'm just going to leave that now for 10 minutes. What that'll do is it'll eat the acid, what's come from the battery, the corrosion, and it'll turn it from green to like a blue, a baby blue. And if you see traces where they've gone black, that means the fumes have got underneath the screening and it's chewing your trace away, so you need to clean that area as well. Luckily there's none on here at the minute. It's just that capacitor there, C12, which always suffers, just where the battery was connected to the board. That's it so far, so it's looking promising. Yeah, I think this is the easiest one I've ever had. And so I'm going to leave that for 10 minutes. I'm going to go and have something to eat, and then we'll come back and we'll clean it up. Right, it's been a little bit more than half hour, but never mind. Just double this up now. Bit of IPA, 99%. What it'll do, it'll neutralise the white vinegar. White vinegar is acid. You you put an acid on to stop acid from corroding the board. Yeah, no. But now you need to neutralise the vinegar. A bit of IPA will do that. And a toothbrush. Yeah, somebody forgot to press record. So what I've done, I've just absolutely smothered it in IPA. Give it a brush. And then with a soft fibre pen, which is that. There's two types. There's a hard fibre pen, which is that, which you can use to take off screening. And then there's this one, which I use to clean the legs on the capacitor, just cleaning the legs up like that. And then IPA again, give it a good brush down, just to clean everything off. And then I can dry all this because I don't want this on here. And that's that. Yeah, it's good. There's a little bit still there. Where is it? Just on the top of that leg. Right, this board over, check the other side. No, that's IPA, that's alright. That's right. Right, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to move you out of the way, connect the good floppy drive I've got on here, and then test the keyboard because I need to make sure everything's working. So I'm going to move you now. Okay, that's that. It is. Right, that to pin 1, which is over there. That onto that. Something comes of that. Connect the power in that. This will connect the sound. Move them out of the way. Keyboard, Mingen keyboard. Right, let's power that on. Hopefully it still works. It should do. Yeah. Oh, that loaded quick. Right, so Amiga test kit. Yeah. It's not reading that either. Must be the disc. I haven't got no one. Yeah. That's the problem with floppy disks. They're slowly deteriorating. Use a Gotek then. Oh, bugger. There you go. Floppy. So mouse works. Yeah. Oh. Escape don't work. Oh, no, no, I didn't do that. Don't bother. Keyboard. Yeah. Oh, hello. That's a new one. On 7, I don't know if you can see that. So I pressed escape and 7 lit up. And 7's not doing anything. Anymore. Yeah. I've connected that the right way, haven't I? No, yeah. Tweezers. What's that? Big card. Right, now it works. Is escape working? Escape's still not working. Oh, what the hell? Yeah. This is where, before I even get there, this is generally where the problem is normally on the memory rings. Nope, it's working. Just escape. Oh. And it's froze. Now none of it's working. Okay. So that's a loose connection somewhere. Yeah. But where? Really don't want to turn this upside down. It's already falling out. Has that been pushed onto them? Alright, I'll zoom you in a bit. So these are the wires for the keyboard, and they come out, obviously plug into the board. There's a rail here. I'm wondering if that's what it is shorting it. If I do that, it's away from the keyboard then, power that up. Caps lock works. Try that again. That works. Escape still doesn't work. It was over here when it crashed. Just escape's not working. And that bar was touching the solder joints, shorting it out. So the more I was bashing on the keyboard, that bar was bouncing and shorting it out. So, yeah. Weird. I don't think I've ever had that before. Just escape then. That'll probably be something minor because only escape's not working. Escape's tied into other keys as well in a loop, so that might just be something stuck between the pad and the key. So not really worried about that yet. But at least the keyboard's working. Escape. Memory. Test one. Just do one round, the normal. Or you can bloody see. There you go. Yeah, that's worked. We got sound. Yeah, so I can add a rotary onto that. Go Tech. Yeah. Oh. God, shouldn't have eaten pizza. So I'm happy with that. So at least I know the floppy what was originally it works, because it's that floppy disk of mine. Bloody things deteriorating quicker than bloody copy them. Right, that's all I need to do on that. Yeah, I need to order some compressed air for that keyboard for tomorrow. I'm not taking that apart with all that hair, so it'll just get everywhere. But can afford it. I think this is a proper copy. God, why did I take this copy? There's a mouse in here. Is that still going? Yeah. Cool. Same mouse, isn't it? I don't think that mouse is going to work. It looks like the cables have been yanked out. Yeah, you can see that cable's broke. It's one of those Amiga ST ones, Amiga Atari ones. A bit like that, basically. And it's bigger. Sweet. Just test my memory and then that's it. I can start building. So I need to insulate that bar on the keyboard. I've never come across that before. What are you doing? Why are you a purple screen? Look at that. Yeah, memory's working. 2 gigs. Sweet. Right, so yeah, I'm happy with all that now. Let's get this all disconnected. Over there, not done on that yet. That's its floppy, which we need to clean. That's a floppy I need to rewrite. That's a spare floppy drive. I don't know if I've still got that spare floppy drive. I've got 2 of them. I don't know why. I'll stick them on eBay. Realised why it was so dark in here. Blinds were shut. Right. Oh yeah. And so the red screen. I think that's where we were at, weren't we? Can't remember. We want to put the floppy in and put the floppy disk in. We got the red screen. Yeah, generally that's generally on the red screen generally means kickstart ROM. I think, yeah, kickstart ROM. And green screen is chip RAM, or I guess not seated properly. Or if you've got leaky battery and it started corroding, it can be tracers. So it's not always chip RAM green. And then blue is your custom chip, and yellow's your CPU. But again, all those colours don't really mean that's exactly what the fault is, especially if you've got a leaky battery, because if it takes out the I don't know what that was, if it takes out the traces, it can cause any colour basically. So you don't always fall for the green screen or blue screen or red screen, especially if you've got a leaky battery. Forgot where I was up to. I have forgotten where I was up to genuinely. DDA board. Right, so that's the DDA board I designed. I can't remember why I called it DDA. It meant something. Double drive. Was it double drive? I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, why did I call it a DDA board? It's been that long. It's been about 2 years. Anyway, that's one made up. Well, a spare one I had up there. As you can see, I've hacked at it for some reason. I can't remember what. But yeah, what this goes into your CN11 socket, your floppy drive socket. Plug it in that way, like that. And if you see on top, there's 2 sockets here. One for your floppy drive and one for your Gotek. Doesn't matter which one. But obviously pin one again. And then you have a switch. Yeah, unfortunately, this is the only switch I've got left. I don't like these bloody switches, but it is what it is. I've got a proper power on, power off switch, but yeah. So this is one I've already made up. Well, it was already had all the sockets in. I've just added the switch onto it just a minute ago. And I've been looking for all my Y splitters. I had, well, not hundreds of them, I had about 10 of them. And I can't find one bloody one at all. I'm sure somebody's coming in and stealing stuff when I'm not here. So, I'm going to test the floppy, the Gotek, on the DDA board, whatever DDA stands for. See if it works, and if it does, then I'm alright. I'm going to make a Y splitter. I'll show you how to make one. So, let's get that wired in. Right, so DDA board. So with the sockets facing the back. Not that it makes any difference because most of the years I haven't got one of these. Plugged into CN11 there, like that. And then you can plug your floppy in and then your Gotek in. So we're just going to plug the Gotek in because I haven't got Y splitter. You need a Y splitter for this. The Y splitter is that, which plugs into the board on here, which is CN12, your power for your floppy, and then one goes to the floppy or Gotek, and then there's another one lead coming out, and that'll go to your floppy or Gotek. So it splits the power. Y splitter. Put that in there, which I will be making up. So pin 1. Make sure you get it the right way around. Like that. Like that. Now, when I power it on, depending on what position the switch is in, if it's on the off position, the Gotek won't operate. It'll just go to boot screen or rubber screen because it thinks it's looking for the floppy, which would be in this one here, this other plug. And if it was, the floppy was plugged in there, then it would go straight to floppy. And then if I wanted to go to Gotek, just flick the switch there and it'll go to Gotek and read straight from the Gotek and not the floppy drive. So that gives you double drive. Yeah, that's what it must mean, DD. I can't, do you know, I'm going to have to look up why I called it DDA. But yeah, that's what it does. Power everything on. Bring this back. Right, let's power that on and see what it does. So, got the switch here, see where it goes to. So it's got Amiga test kit installed on it in a minute. So now it's going to the ROM screen, like that. See? Now it's asking for a disk. So when I flick this switch, it'll detect the Gotek and do that. And now it'll load up Amiga test kit. Yeah. But when I go back the other way, it's looking for the floppy drive, but the floppy drive's not plugged in. Yeah, Yeah, so I'm going to make a Y split for that. I've had to do a budget and scarper on the Y splitter. My crimp tool is knackered. Oh well, never ends very pause. Right, I've put a floppy disk in the floppy drive. I've got the GoTech attached. So long as my budget and scarper wiring job works. I don't know where it's going to go to. None of them. Yeah, it's me. What's it doing? The pin. How have I done that then? Yeah, floppy drive. I think this is workbench. If it loads. Yeah, look about them. I've only used them about half a dozen times and they're broke already. Whatever. Short-lived. Made in China. Right. So it's loaded up, workbench. So flick the switch and it should activate the GoTech, which is there. Yeah. So now, we can't reset with the keyboard. So I'll power it off now. I'll flick the switch for the GoTech. So power it on now. It should go to Amiga test kit. Yeah, you can hear the floppy drive kicked in, but then stopped. The GoTech. There you go. Yeah. So I'll flip the switch again. Give it a reboot. It should go to floppy. Yeah. Yeah, so that's that budget and scarper. Yeah. I don't know what I've done with those Y splitters. So we need to fix that in there permanently somehow. Battery's running out and this video's coming to an end because I've got to go out and then I've got to get back and edit this. So, but there's going to be a build on this. I'm going to build it up and fix that keyboard. So all the bits I've got at the minute, I'm just going to chuck them all into this. I've even got a USB adapter. So it goes with Gary, and Gary sits on top of it. Is it Gary or CIA? Or one of them. And then USB, but I don't know if I'm going to use that because I wouldn't use it really. Right, so that's that. That's the end of it. Sorry, it's not a big one. It's only basically I was just unboxing the thing what turned up, and I thought, well, I may as well just play with it while I'm here. But yeah, I've got things to do now, so this is going to go on hold for a couple of days. So what I'll do, I'll edit this video when I get back later, and then hopefully I'll get it on today. It's Saturday, so yeah. How rude. Camera battery ran out. I'm not going downstairs to get another battery. Just say, cheerio, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Yeah, so anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Bugger me.